This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
I'm Katie Rammel with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Yet another week in this pandemic, and Arizona is still in the red zone. The White House Coronavirus Task Force urging again more needs to be done to slow the spread here. And that's coming from their latest report obtained by ABC News. Arizona's in the red zone for cases and for test positivity. We're also seeing an increase in new cases and new hospital admissions. The report also found our fall-winter surge is nearly twice the rate as it was in spring and summer. The task force also says no vaccines should be in freezers. They should be distributed quickly. Today, we added more than 7,300 new COVID cases in Arizona, along with 182 new COVID-related deaths. According to our data analyst, Garrett Archer, our 7-day case average has dropped to our 6th highest, and the positivity rate remains around 24%, but is slowly starting to drop. As Arizona ramps up vaccine distributions to keep up with all the demand out there, a second vaccination site is just days away from opening. Starting Tuesday, the Phoenix Municipal Stadium will be an option for people to get their vaccines. And just like over at State Farm Stadium, you do need to make an appointment. Registration for this site, though, won't be available until Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. The stadium is near the Phoenix Zoo, near Mill Avenue and the Galvin Parkway. For those in the current vaccination phase, you can register for an appointment right now at podvaccine.azdhs.gov. If you don't have a computer, you could also call the numbers on your screen 1-844-542-8201 or simply dial 211. Flags in Arizona now at half-staff after an ASU police officer dies in an early morning motorcycle crash. ASU police say Officer Joseph Montgomery died near the Loop 101 and University. DPS says it appears the motorcycle may have hit the wall near the off-ramp, and it's just not clear at this hour what caused the crash. Montgomery is survived by his wife and 2 kids. He was a 13-year veteran with ASU. Tracking the transition, Governor Doug Ducey planning to attend the inauguration next week. Prep's already underway for President-elect Joe Biden to be sworn in on Wednesday. And images like these revealing the immense security plans already being implemented. The Vice President taking a moment just tonight to thank National Guard troops for their service.
I just came from a briefing at Homeland Security, and I heard about the great efforts that our National Guard is making. And literally thousands and thousands of men and women in uniform that are going to make it possible for us to have a safe inauguration. And I just wanted to stop out today to say thank you.
In all, more than 20,000 troops are expected to be in D.C. for Inauguration Day. A formal ethics complaint has been filed against Republican State Representative Mark Finchem, accusing him of violating his oath of office. Democratic Representative Cesar Chavez filing that complaint, arguing Finchem helped incite the riot at the U.S. Capitol when he attended the president's Stop the Steal rally that very morning. Arizona Democrats have also reached out to the FBI, asking them to investigate any links between the riot, Finchem, Congressman Paul Gosar, Congressman Andy Biggs, and former state rep Anthony Kern. The Arizona Redistricting Commission beginning its work today. The first order of business in all this to find the independent member who will serve as the commission's chair. They have 15 days to decide who that person is. The 4 politically affiliated members interviewed the candidates today. Every 10 years, the commission remaps the state, making sure any population shifts don't undermine the political will of the people. The goal is to make sure congressional and state legislative districts remain competitive.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sellens, tracking a warm up here in the valley. High pressure building in and the 70s are back. In fact, we're tracking some of the warmest temperatures so far this year as we head into the weekend. But then some big changes, a few areas of low pressure to track, one through the Four Corners over the weekend and a couple more early next week. In fact, it's the last one that digs down from the north that could bring rain and snow to our state next week. The chances are in there now for Tuesday and Wednesday. Stay tuned on amounts as we get closer. In the meantime, dry tomorrow, mostly sunny. Temperatures in the 40s early on, but in the 70s in the afternoon. And we'll see more of those 70s down south into Tucson and out west from Quartzsite up to Bullhead City. There's a look at the next 7 days. 70s in play through early next week. But that storm system that will come in not only brings more wind and cooler air, but some rain chances too.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com or download our free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.